Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on the World of Warcraft. This is my Horde main toon. We are in the Orc area. I'm going to use him for the Orc starting area, and also we'll travel over to the Troll starting area since they're really close. If we bring up the map, this is the map of the Orc starting area. It is called, dang map, I don't know why it does it, Valley of Trials, and there's a cave up here that you will have to go into and get some items out of, kill some mobs to actually exit this area. Also up in here there is a rare that is here all the time. It respawns really fast. It is a scorpion, and it's a really good pet for a hunter. Yeah, so if you're going to Orc hunter, or if you're going to any hunter, you might horde wise you might want to come in here and grab this pet in here. You'll be spawned right here where I'm at. I know this because I just used my host stone to get into here, back into here, because we were in this ogre mirror. There are your training dummies right here, and as per other videos. So it's fun. Your trainers. There are a few vendors right here, somewhere. So these are your other trainers. This is your demon trainer and your warlock trainer. These three guys here are vendors. There's your cloth and leather vendor, your weaponsmith, and your armor smith and shield crafter. There's three more training dummies over here. And up here, along with some quests, there should be a butcher right here, and he sells meat and stuff. You have to sell meat. You're an orc. Come on, you're an orc. If you do run caster as an orc, they do have some beverages to replenish your mana over here. Remember, they are level dependent, so make sure you get for the right level that you are. And this one here is your general goods seller, and she sells your pouches. So, and while we're here real quick, I know it's a video, I know. We're going to go ahead and ditch a good portion of this stuff. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Because I have been doing some quests on this one. If we come in here, over here is your mailbox. So if you have a Horde toon, you want to send your guys some mail back and forth, you can do that from right here. Also, if you enchant your heirlooms before you send them over, you can send them over to the mail right here. If we go into here, there are cages in here. It's kind of like a prison where they keep some guys in here. You can see there's some alliance members. Can't really. Oh, can you open these? Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Cool. I did not know that. That's cool. So you can open these cages and beat on these guys. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And apparently there's random escapees. Yeah, that's cool. So if you want to do a little practice on some allies, you can come in there and torture them a little bit. If you come out here, there used to be shops down in there. They changed that. But shops out here, which I think is better. And of course, you leave the area that way. That is about it for the Orc starting area. There's a few more shops over here, I think. No, these are just quest guys. Alright, so that's the Orc starting area. I'm going to head on over to the troll starting area. And then I'll pick it up back then. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, if you come down, this is the den. If you come down over to around this area right here, there's a back way over to another city over here. I forget what the name of that city is, but you can get there through here. I wonder if I can show that off real quick. Let's see how fast we can get over there. There's also a little hidden area right up here that you can go check out. I believe it gives you an achievement, so you can check that out. Is that way still over here? It's the question. They might have blocked it off. Let's open the map here and we can get a little guide. We'll see. They might have moved it up. It should be right. Nope. Must have moved it. Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to head on over to the troll area. And I'll catch back up with you then. Just real quick, guys, if you come up that one little path I told you about right here. Right here. The Valley Trials is out there, but as you can see, you are on the very tip edge of the valley. And there's Alliance here, but this is the big thing up here. You can come here and check this out. There used to be an achievement for it. I don't think there is anymore. And there used to be a way to get out of here, so I don't remember if the back way is still in. It's probably not. But I want to show you guys that. And I'll check in with you again when we get over to the troll area. Okay, guys, we're back. This is the troll starting area. It's called the Darkspear Shore. If we bring up the map, you can see it all uncovered right here. Anytime you enter the starting area for any one of the races, it automatically unlocks the entire map for the entire area. I will say right off the bat, the troll starting area is the most fun I've had so far in all the starting areas. It's good just to start a troll once, just to try out the area. I will be mindful to say trolls are but ugly. Like, they're not as pretty as my guy here. They are ugly. You can get the girls to look somewhat, appropriate, but for the most part, you want them to be mean and ugly looking, basically. So, I'm going to show you a few things. You will spawn right here on this beach, I believe. If that's wrong, correct me and I'll add it to the comments. Description. I believe you start right here. This guy gives you main quest and sends you up into here. If we bring up our map, there are training grounds up in here. Is where most of your training will happen, and most of your actual class trainers will be right here in this area. And as you can see, there is a butt ton of tiki targets. So you can come over here and go crazy. There's a crap ton everywhere, and as a matter of fact, trolls used to, I don't know if they still do, have to destroy so many of these targets in order as part of their training. Trolls, for me, the trolls feel like they have the most extensive training too. This is your little pit. You have a little a challenge with like an alliance or a scout or some. It changes depending on the different expansion, but I believe there's a Nagi in here now, if I'm not mistaken, and they send it out and you got to kill it. This will be your jailer that you have to come talk to. There are trainers all the way around through here. See, Monk trainer, yeah, all through here. If we come up here, this up here is your main area There's your other trainers over there. And over there. And if we come up here, this is where most of your shops are going to be, is up in here. Also, this is where the Troll King... I call him a king, but he's not really the king. If you come up in here, right here is the mailbox. And if you come up in here, actually part of your quest is actually to come talk to Vol'jin, which is basically the chief of the entire trolls. So, and he gives you a little cutscene where you go talk to him, which is cool for me. I like it. There's the cloth and leather one. They are kind of spread out through here, so you will have to come find them. There's the food and drink person. And there's the general goods dude. And let's see, as you see, he has pouches. That's where you want to get when you first start out. Same as the ally, you want to try to max out your bags to start out with. Unless you got a toon, which can send you some bags, or some guildies. Sometimes if you get a good guild at the start, they'll send you some bags. And maybe some 10, 12 slot bags would do some real good. I don't know if there's actually a male armor seller here, so you might have to look around here if you're going male. We'll look in here. Nah. And also there's upstairs. We'll go up here just to show you what's up here. Never actually been up here, so nice open area for you just to look out and see everything. And we jump off. So that's pretty much it for the troll starting area. I really like the troll starting area. For me, it's one of the best starting areas there is. Even if you don't start a troll, you come over here and do the starting quest over here, because it's fun. So guys, I'm going to switch to the other characters and the other ones. Now it's going to take me too long to travel to the other areas with my little orc buddy here. So I'm going to probably take him back to the mainland and then log out where my next quest is. And I have already started out an undead, a tauren, and a blood elf, and that should get us our other cities. I will not be doing the goblin on this one, just like I did not do the worgen on the other one. I might do separate videos just for those, because it's a whole lengthy thing. I'm not sure if I want to do those, though, guys. It's a whole storyline you have to go through, and basically when they start added races in, they had their own starting areas, and you had to go through their own starting areas. You couldn't get out of them until you followed the storyline all the way through. There's a whole big storyline for them, so we might do those, we might not. It just depends on how people like the video. So I'm gonna cut it here, and then I'll see you guys at the next starting area. Hello guys, we are back. This is going to be one of my main toons on the Horde side. It took a little finagling to get his name. I wanted it to be Major Dots. Of course, he is a warlock, if you cannot tell by Shadow Bolt. And I can summon my demon, which is already out. Grinick. I tried to make this guy look as horrid as possible, and hopefully we'll be getting him to max level. That'll be pretty sweet. I gotta talk my wife into actually playing on the Horde side for a while to get this guy up. But we're gonna hopefully we'll have max. We'll have some heirlooms by then. I do have a staff, and I guess I could go ahead and pop off my trinket there. I'm gonna put these on real quick. Sorry guys. So There we go. That's better. This is the starting area. You will wake up laying down right here on this ground here. The undead are former allies of the Lich King. Sylvanas, who got turned into a Banshee, freed them, gave them free will, and broke them free of the Lich King's will, all at the same time. And now they bring them back to life and replenish their armies here. Not all undead are free-willed. Okay, so you're one of the lucky ones. Okay. And of course, if you guys play through the Worgen, you will know that the plague is still used at this time. So their ranks are swelled by using the plague too, even though they're not supposed to. The starting area on the map is right here. It is a rather large area. Your main quest will not be in this cave over here, though. You will have to go into this cave over here. The main quest is to take out this encampment over here, right here. There's a bunch of humans here, and there's a little mini boss that you have to take out here, and lots of stuff to do in here. They do have their own little town in here, so let's go down in there. I'll show you that. You will be required when you first log in, which I ain't done the quest yet, but you will be required to come into here and come down into here to get some stuff to start your life out, and then they'll require you to come down into here. It's one of the only starting areas where there's an actual town to start you out in, which for me is awesome. Just it's kind of like the trolls. I mean, this is the most, well, not the most Horde, but this is as scary as I could possibly get it to my liking. You can make them look pretty good, but they're undead, so you know. Right here is your training dummies. Of course, we will. Let's go back. We will do our usual taking out training dummies. There we go. Your main quest, people, is in here. There's also some trainers in here. You got your priest. That's a guard. Mage. I believe that's a guard. Warlock. Generalized guys. Up here, this is your main guy. He's the priest of the area. A demon trainer there. Over here is the mailbox, so you can send yourself gear or BOAs. You can enchant them and send them back, whatever. In here is the apprentice weaponsmith and the apprentice armorer who sells mail. And then if you come down here, this is kind of like the tavern. Of course, you get your monk trainer in here. This is your general goods supplier. As you can see, you can buy your pouches here. Always remember, pouches is most important to get when you first start out. So all your money will probably be spent into going and getting pouches as soon as possible. And remember, you can always sell them on the exchange after you buy them. Warrior trainer. That's a quest person. You can come up here too. Matter of fact, you'll have to come up here as part of a quest. There's nothing up here though. Unless you come up here for the quest, and then there's some stuff up here. And that's basically it. There's the hunter trainer, and it's a pretty small village, but it's pretty cool. And when you step out of here, all these guys down here will be yellow, but you can attack them. Okay. There are also the spiders down there, and I believe they used to be red. I'm not sure about that now, but there are spiders down that way. So if you're a hunter and you want a spider, come over here and grab one pretty easily. And none of these should bother you. So that's pretty much it for the undead starting area. I will come in here The undead starting area is in the Tristful Glades, as of course it's called Deathmill. It is in a Tristful Glades over here, and you come out here, and of course Brill is here, the Bulwark is here, and then down here is the Undercity. As you can see, it's not shown on my map because I haven't been there yet, but right here's the Undercity. In the Undercity, there is a teleportation device that takes you straight to Silvermoon City. So there's a way to get straight from Silvermoon to the Undercity. Also, right up about here, there will be some blimps that lead you to other areas. There's two different towers. One leads you to Orgrimmar. The other one leads you, I believe, over to one of the areas. If I'm correct, one of the areas in Northrend, but I'm not sure about that. But you can go up above the city and see those. You can also follow the road down. It leads down to there. Some of the quests in the undead part of the quest chain is a bit hard, so be careful when you're here. Not this part, but once you get out of here, once you get out to the main city, some of the quests they take you into areas where you can get overwhelmed by a bunch of mobs, so you have to be careful with this one. I'm going to go back up to here. And this is where I'll need to start, is up here. And I will see you guys in the next area. And we're back. This is the Torn starting area. As you can see, I started albino Torn. I thought I like the look of the albino Torns. As you can see, I got a little joke here going with his name. If any extra credit for you guys in the comments if you figure this one out. It shouldn't take too much. This is the Torn starting area. Just a warning, guys, this area in general is huge. It's huge, and you will be walking the entire area, okay? And if you have not noticed, Torns don't walk that fast. So this is definitely the race. If you're going Torn, you might want to pick a race that has some kind of a speed boosting at the start. Druids is a perfect one for this area. Also, lots of herbs and stuff in this area, so this is also a good race to go herbalism with. And they do have that increased herbing speed, so definitely with a druid you don't even have to switch forms, and you get the extra herb speed while you're shapeshift, so that's pretty cool. You will start right here where I started. I started these toons. I'm not sure I'm going to keep these guys. I just started them so I could do the video for them. Right here we do have training dummies. As you can see, Shaman is not that powerful with their lightning bolt, but they do get powerful as they level, so that's a good part. If you come over to these tents, each tent has different stuff in it. This is your general goods guy. This is the guy you will come to get your pouches. These two right here are just NPCs that just sit there and look cool. I think they're actually supposed to be hurt. There's some more training dummies over here if you need to some more practice. In this tent here, there should be some. This is not the shop tent, is it? No. And this guy's an actual PC player character. He's just being goofball. And this one has to be it. Yes. So there's some shops. There's your leather armor worker. This is like the other one. So your leather and your cloth armor guy will be separate. So there's the leather armor, weaponsmith, mail armor and shields, and baker. Because they're not really meat eaters, they mostly sell bacon, baked bread, and stuff like that over here. I mean, come on, they're basically cows. I don't see an actual cloth one, so if you know if the cloth one's over here, guys, let me know. I don't see him though. There might not be a cloth one, unless he's in the middle here. He might be in the middle. I don't think so though. Your main objective will probably be to come down to the battle. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've done a torrent, so but I know you have to go down here a good ways, and then they send you out that way. Eventually you'll head up to the top of this Fairgaze Mesa, and you'll leave the area from there instead of walking all the way out, which you used to have to walk all the way out. This starting area has changed a whole ton, and the other quest line was like really hard, and you had to go into like a little area, cave area, where you had to go in and do this whole quest chain in there. So they've changed it a lot more. If you do, guys, I will state this before we go to the next area. If you do want to see the starting sequence, I will let you guys do that yourselves. I'm not going to ruin the cinemas for you, but they are each race has its own cinemas that give you a little description of what's going on here. I'm not going to ruin that for you guys. I want to leave a little bit for you guys to have. Right here is your mailbox. Looks like this. So any of the torn areas, your mailboxes will look like this. I will say that I didn't cover that on the very first Alliance videos, but each town, racial town, so all the torn towns, all the mailboxes will look like this. Okay, and each race has its own special look for the mailboxes. So when all the ones I've shown you, that's what they'll look like in that racial city. Okay. So that about covers it for the torrents. I've got one more race to show you, and then we're going to end the video there, and I will be back once we get onto that one. And we are back. We are here on my toon with this day. Another one I probably won't be keeping. I'm going to do my mage on the Alliance side, so I won't really need this one. I just started it so I could do the Blood Elf starting area. I did try to make her not look like a prep. It's really hard with the Blood Elves, especially with the females, to not make them look like a prep. And all the Blood Elf males pretty much look gay. Sorry, guys. Don't hate on me for saying that, but I mean, they do, really. So I got the earrings. Oh, too far. The earrings on the ears right there, so I thought that would look better than being all the way down here on her ears. I think the stuff that accents the top of their ears and doesn't make it just look like they're hanging there are pretty cool. Real quick, I don't really need to, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these on here. I do believe shamans can use the staffs too, so if you're going with the shaman, either the healer or the DPS caster, I believe they can use staffs, if I'm not mistaken. I'll go back and check on that, but I'm pretty sure they do. So this is the starting area here. There is huge. This is another huge area, guys. Not as huge as the torn area, but as you can see, the mountains have been cut off. It looks like they've shortened this area a pretty good amount, but it's still pretty big. It doesn't look that big, but you will be walking around here because the quest takes you all the way around this area really fast at the start. So Also, they have the special ability to silence here, so that's pretty cool. You want to practice that a lot. Training dummies are on this side and this side over here, and this is the way the mailbox looks. This is where you can go to send all your bags and stuff to yourself, or any kind of enchanted heirlooms or anything. This is where you'll go to receive them. It's right. You spawn right here, right about here, in near this dude. She's the one who gives you initial starting quests. There's also a dude up this ramp up there that you get quests from too, but you'll meet him later on. If you go around this room here, there's all of the there's your general supplier, and as per the other race, the goat people. No, I'm just joking. The Draenei, they do not have bags here, so you'll want to send bags from another character over, unless this is your first character, in which case you'll have to go find some, or go out and buy some and come back and do your quest. Either way, you can just do your initial quest and go to the starting area and then buy bags there. I do know where there's a bag guy, which I can show you, but that's going to be a little walk. This is the monk trainer, rogue trainer, hunter. All your trainers are in here, all the way around to the other side. Yeah, see, demon trainer, warlock trainer, mage trainer. Yeah, all of them's here. Blood elves can be pretty much everything, which is pretty awesome. I went through that with another video. In here is your shops. So there's your weaponsmith. There is your armorsmith. And there's a cloth and leather merchant here somewhere. There they are. Out here. See what I mean about preppy looking? Yeah. That's how most of them look. Look at this guy right here. He almost looks like a night elf. So, let's talk a little bit about the area. Your ending quest will take you into this tower where you have to go up here and kill the dude at the top, and then you can come down. If you do jump, you can jump down from the top area, but one of these two sides, the water is too shallow to land in, and you die. Okay, so be mindful of that. It might be best just to walk back down, but if you do want to jump down from the top of this, you can jump down on one of these sides, but one of them, it is too shallow to land in, and you will die. So just be mindful of that. And they will give you a quest somewhere around here to further your quest on to the next city. And if I go up here, this is the next area right up here, and then Silver Moon's up here, and this is a pretty big area. Also, there's no flying here, guys. It's just like the Draenei starting area, the islands in Draenei. There's no flying here. You can't fly, so just be mindful of that. You have to walk and ground travel only in these areas. So that covers all of the ally and the horde starting areas. If there's any questions, make sure you post them in the comments. If you have any tips that I haven't mentioned about the starting areas, make sure you post those in the comments, and I will get around to them in future videos. If you want me to do a complete walkthrough of the both Worgen and Goblin starting areas, I will do that if you want it, but it will be a longer video. It takes at least 30 to 45 minutes to get out of the starting areas, and that is not a joke. And I'm not talking about these areas. I'm talking about just the Worgen and the Goblin areas, okay? And we did the Pandorian one on my Pandorian Monk, so I don't need to do that one again either. I might also throw in there, if you guys want me to do a DK, I don't know which side I would do the DK on, but if you want me to do a DK, I will do the DK too and throw that in a future episode. But I'll probably wait until I get my mage to 55, just to kind of throw back to the old ways of doing things. So, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out, and you come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends and tell them how much you like it, there's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it in your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media, and I will see you guys on the next episode.